Hello and welcome to Estonia. As per request, I'll take out the T44 in realistic battles. This being only the third battle in T44, I don't have anything unlocked yet, so it will be nothing like the gameplays in arcade mode. As from the start you see the tank's handling and speed is not on par even with the British. So first impressions of the tank. I really like the maneuverability in arcade, but in realistic you really shouldn't rely on the maneuverability of this tank. The profile seems pretty low, and during realistic battles you really should take advantage of this low profile. So stay in cover, pop out, take a shot and get back in cover again, because even though the T44 has an upgraded armor compared to the T34, it can bounce a few shots, but anybody who knows what they are doing will penetrate this tank. This call commenting thing is new to me, so don't crucify me on it. Of course, English is not my native language. I will be blabbering and maybe thinking about some words that I should use. But anyhow, let's continue. So I knew that the speed would not allow me to take the first cap, so I decided to go near the cap and maybe get a few side shots on the people approaching the cap. You see a few tanks up ahead, and I think this King Tiger saw me. I hide behind this pile of rubble, then try to maneuver out of it, but as you can see, it really needs a lot of work. This tank handling from the scratch is not any good. So I peek out of the cover, and I can't really rely on the 85mm cannon for the shell penetration. Stock ammo is 45mm, I think. The King Tiger is engaging some of my teammates. I try to find my moment and to take a shot. So here comes the first shot, side shot on King Tiger, and it's a ricochet. So I think the angle is a little too steep. I try to take the second shot, and they still can't pin him. So the 85mm cannon may be good at 5.7, but at 6.3 you will be facing mostly guys 6.7 and upwards. It's not anything to brag about. So here you can see some nice word under physics. Almost get stuck on this complete boulder. Moving to make a shot on this King Tiger, and when playing the game I didn't notice that he had his gun barrel shot out, so should have taken a little bit more time to make that shot, but nonetheless this is a game of hide and seek now, since he knows that I am here. He's trying to get a shot on me while I'm trying to get a shot on him. If you look at the map, there are actually several teammates around this area, but I think the King Tiger killed them all, those that were pushing him. To my surprise, I see a German tank destroyer right next to me. A few seconds, there he is. He didn't see me, I didn't see him, but good thing about this APHE shell is if you penetrate, it will kill a lot of people and blow up a lot of stuff, so the one-shot potential is really good. The gun upgrades later on don't add so much either. I think the top penetrating APC round is about 230 millimeters of penetration, but using the APCR head-on means that you are very vulnerable, and even if you penetrate, you only be killing a few crew members. So here I make a little mistake. I see this king tiger in this alley and I push around him behind and start shooting to get him on fire. It takes a lot of time, and I really should have stayed behind cover, just peek out to take a shot. Because my teammates are not pushing him, and he only is focusing on me. And every shot he takes will penetrate me. Lucky that this shot only killed my logger. Try to push him out of the cover so my teammates can see him, and one guy actually does see him, but these side shots aren't making much damage either. I set the king tiger on fire again, and it seems that this is the third time he will burn down, so this is my second kill in this match. So the conclusion from this take on is that don't rely on your gun when facing enemies 6.7 and higher. Try to take side shots, try to take shots behind them and set them on fire. Since the king tiger killed my turret ring, I need to move back to A and repair my turret ring there. It will take a little time. Looking at the map, I see that most of my teammates are dead. Enemy has B and C cap, so the target or the useful thing to do is repair my tank and move on to capture B. That will be the objective. The repair was lucky enough for me, real short, about 15 seconds. I get my tank repaired and I'll start moving towards B. When usually driving out these fresh tanks from the hangar, I tend to use cruise control, because the cruise control settings 1, 2 and max will give me more mobility over terrain. In this situation, the terrain in this factory area is pretty rough, so I tend to use cruise control 1 setting that gives me the highest amount of torque, and the max speed at this setting is about 20 kilometers per hour, which is decent. If going over flat terrain, I mostly use cruise control 2 to give me the option of a little higher speed and still pretty good torque from the tank engine. So at this point I see a Walker bulldoze from the B cap, and since some of my teammates went straight on to spawn rape, I think the Walker bulldoze is moving back to his spawn, and lucky for me he doesn't see me. So I'm hunting him down, trying to set me up for a a good side shot. And as you can see, with targets of less armor, there is pretty good one-shot potential. So I'm now moving to B to start decapping it. And my intentions are not to sit in B, I just drive through it to start it decapping, and then I try to move away from the area so that I can keep an eye on the area on B cap and be able to shoot any enemies that should approach the gap to capture it again. You don't really need to sit in the gap, that just makes you vulnerable to enemy attacks because you are sitting target. So try to use your tank's mobility, get in the gap and get stage straight out of it. And this is now a good example of how shitty the T44 tank mobility is. I see the T34 going for the cap, and I try to move in to get some valuable research points, and I really can't do that because the tank doesn't want to traverse. I need to speed up straight line and then turn the tank. But since he managed to cap it, I'm not gonna stick around. I'm gonna move away once again, and hide myself nearby. So any enemies decapping it, I will instantly see them decapping, and I can move in for the kill. This really should be the tactics that you choose if you are playing the objective. So don't stick around in one place for too long. Hunt the enemy, hunt them down, kill them and move away again, because when respawning they will be coming back exactly to the same place. So I saw my teammate, or heard my teammate getting killed. I know there are enemy tanks nearby. And I peek around the corner in third person, allowing me to see the enemy when the enemy doesn't see me. I take a shot, hoping to one-shot him, but I actually only killed a few crew members. So now the enemy knows that I'm nearby. He will be looking for me, but lucky enough I managed to get a pretty good shot and kill him in my second round. Now I soon start to see that the enemy is decapping, and I move in. Lucky for me, the enemy doesn't see me, even though he's right in front of me. And when I notice him, I line up my shot and kill him in one shot. And now I managed to get some valuable research points. I move in, I cap the area, and I move out to intercept any incoming enemy tanks. Because the straight line to B gap is down the railway tracks and then right turn to the B area. This will be the perfect opportunity for me to intercept any incoming enemy tanks. So once again I move closer. myself up so I can see the straight road to be, and I notice an enemy panther. I stop my tank to minimize the sound effects of my tank to deceive him, which I luckily managed to do. So he drives past me, but a good side shot and I fuck it up a little. I was hoping for a one-shot kill, but he was going full speed ahead, so I only hit his fuel tank. And now he knows that I'm in the area, he will be looking for me. He made a left turn and I see him trying to near that corner of the building. I wait for him, line up my shot, and I managed to kill some of his crew. I see my teammate closing in, so I try to mark the target with my machine guns. And then he notices my marks, he moves in. I try to flank once again. I make sure no one is coming from the spawn and go near the corner to take a look around the corner. I think the panther noticed my teammate, so he's looking at him, and I get a nice side shot on the turret. I pull back, I see that I damaged his gun breech and crew members, so I move in for the kill. And now it's a rush who will get it first. My 6th kill of the game. So all in all, first realistic battle in T44. What are the conclusions? Stay hidden, take side shots and move around a lot. Do not stay at one place. So I'll be seeing you around. Thanks for watching, and if you like this shit, share it.